Hey everyone. Listen, so this is just like an impromptu little chat that I want to have with you. First of all, I just wanted to thank all of you for subscribing to my channel, first and foremost. All 10 of you. I have about 200 some odd subscribers, but you guys have been riding with me for so long. So this year, when I decided to take this journey to get back on social media, I had a lot of thoughts. You know, one of my thoughts was, oh my God, how am I going to ever find the time to make this happen? Like, ever. So, I'm definitely doing my best to create content and bring to you weekly. Sundays at 5 p.m. As you can see, thus far the content is just, you know, mostly about the LGBTQ, RSTUV alphabet community at this present time. But we're going to be talking about a lot of things. Current events, things that I'm passionate about. So I definitely don't want this to be one of those channels where we're talking about the same old stuff as other channels. Although there will be hot topics where we will talk about things that everybody's talking about. Trust and believe we're going to. But I just want to thank everyone for really just rocking with me. The channel is growing. It's slow, and that's fine. I've got all the time in the world. You know, I've been on break for about 10 years. You know what I'm saying? I've got a whole life that's happening outside of this channel. I definitely want to thank Jess for co-hosting with me. You know, she's definitely going to be on a few more episodes coming up. I definitely have a few more guest hosts to be, you know, on the show to talk about different things. We will be talking about current events. You know, definitely we'll be getting into the whole Wendy Williams, you know, her comment. We're going to be talking about Dwayne, what is it? Dwayne Wade? Oh, Jesus, what is his name? His daughter. We'll be talking about that and just kind of some things that I've been seeing, you know, comments from people, etc. We'll talk about that. And just kind of the social media culture that I'm seeing these days. It's a little different from, you know, when I first started a long time ago and now coming back to the scene. You know, just the cattiness of it all. So just want to thank everyone for definitely rocking with me and just understanding that this channel will be a little different. You know, we're not going to be gunning for each other. We're not going to be talking about other, you know, vloggers or bloggers and all of that. I just don't have time for it. This is not the channel for you if that's what you're looking for. We have a whole bunch of other vloggers out there who will gladly give you what you need when it relates, as it relates to that, though. But one of the things that I kind of jumped on, other than saying just overall thank you to everyone, one of the things that I jumped on that I want to talk about was just some of the things that I'm seeing within, like, the world and the space right now. You know, everybody is working extremely hard to just live their best lives daily. And this is going to be one of those segments where I'm talking about mental health and the struggles from a day-to-day basis. And, you know, some people are doing their utmost best to continue to move forward, go in, perform, you know, give everything to everyone. And you're often left at the end of the day feeling like I've given to everyone else. I've invested in everyone else. Who's going to invest in me? What my folks at? What are people that's going to be looking and checking for me? You know, so this little midweek Save-On experience discussion is going to be about how do you really keep yourself uplifted and going? How do you keep yourself going? How do you keep yourself motivated? This is going to be pretty much for the leaders. Leaders who lead, not really for the followers, because the followers constantly, you know, withdraw. They're constantly asking, and not enough giving. You know, how do you deal with those friends who feel like every time that you're talking to them that it has to be about them? So over those type of friendships, right? And how do I deal with that? You know, my friends will tell you that there are times when I will be all in and we're just talking and on a regular basis we're doing things, and then there's moments where I'm just radio silent. radio silent. You're not hearing anything from me. You may see me doing things, but you're not hearing from me. And it really doesn't have anything to do with them. It's just about you've got to make time to reinvest in yourself. You've got to have time to re-energize you, especially when you're that leader in your family or friendship or organization that's constantly investing and, in others, constantly encouraging and coaching others to be their best. It's just a constant drain. So, you have to be radio silent. And I often will go radio silent. I'll have me a cocktail, okay? I won't go to the gym. I'll eat whatever I want to eat. And I'll just stay silent in what I want to do. Just do what I want to do. Focus on whatever Netflix show that I want to watch. Not really, I don't want to promote being unfamily centric or friend centric, but not really focused on their needs, but your needs. So make sure that whatever you do, the number one rule is you make sure you invest in self. Second, don't feel bad about it. For what? Don't feel bad about reinvesting in you. For those that are depending on you and for those that lean on you for support, you have to be in a place, in a mental space to be able to continue to be that tower that they're leaning on. So don't feel bad about it. Not at all. Release the guilt. Trust me, they'll get over it. Those friends that you have where you constantly feel like you're giving to them and you're not getting enough. I find myself in that space a lot, and I try to remember, from a kid on up, I always have known that I am someone who has been, who is naturally a leader. So, I fall in that space where I'm like, okay, invest in me, listen to me, be there for me. I don't want to have to, have this conversation and then I'm constantly thinking about how you're going to receive something like that, or how the person or the receiver, the audience, is going to receive something. And I know with social media, that is a huge thing. You have to be constantly aware of what people are going to take out of what you say and what context that they take it in, So sometimes you have to be unapologetically you and authentic, respectfully, and it's always a line that's there. So, when you have those moments and you have those friends, you got to say, hey, listen, at this moment I need an ear. I need you to hear. And then for those friends, I need you to effectively listen, because we can tell when you're not listening. We can tell when you just, right, okay, right, and you're doing like a multitude of other things. Girl, I will hang up that phone so quick. Bloop, I'll talk to you later, girl. And probably won't call for a while, just because I don't have time for it, So make sure you have time for self to recharge, energize, The other thing that I'll say that you have to remember when in a space in life where you're the leader is that God don't give you, God never gives you more than you can handle, even though it may feel hard at that time and your shoulders may feel extremely heavy and you're wondering, how in the world am I going to get past this? You just have to know that you will. Take one step and keep taking steps, that next step, another step, and you'll finally get to where you want to be. Just keep taking that step, I'm actually getting a call now. Gonna have to call you back. So, taking a moment for me. This is one of those moments. So, you definitely have to make sure you continue to take time out for self. I'm an animal person. I'm an animal lover. So, my babies give me peace. I love, and all my friends will tell you, honey, I will probably treat an animal better than I do a person unintentionally, but that's just kind of the way it is. I will definitely, a friend of mine told me that I love animals more than I do people. That's accurate. Not that I don't dislike people, but I do like animals more than people. One thing about animals that I like is the fact that how they feel. Their card is always out. They're going to be excited when they see you, and when they don't want to mess with you, they're not going to mess with you. They're going to move on back their way. There's no fake facades there. So you always know where you stand. And it's that pureness and that transparency that I actually, that I'm drawn to and that I like. a couple things that I've seen this week that I do want to talk about on a couple of the episodes. It's going to be Dwayne Wade, and him being just an exceptionally accepting father and parent. I think more parents need to be, that way. Quit putting stipulations on your kids just because you feel a certain kind of way. One thing that I've known about, what I've been able to witness from either friends, families, just in life, kids will tend to be the one thing that will break you. When I say break you, will break your understanding. Will have you chartering territories or topics that you never thought that you would definitely open your minds to understand things differently. We often fall in our own little space of understanding. Kids will. So I definitely see, for a father, and I won't even say an African American father, even though it's different. It's clearly different. And if you're not African American, you don't get it. And I'll just leave that there. You just don't get it, so I'm not going to try to, persuade you or convince you or have this whole debate about it. But to be an African American father with a child that identifies, as anything other than how they were born is a challenge, or being able to express that there are mental challenges or things that you're facing, being able to express that and then feel welcome, loved, and accepted and supported by your family is a huge, huge, huge thing. And a lot of people they take it for granted. I happen to be, a part of, to have a mother who really never needed a moment to come to grips. She knew, and she's been accepting and loving. I have a father that definitely is there, now. It was a struggle getting there, but, I'd rather get there to never have gotten there. So I'm definitely grateful for that. But, to see that and then see all these people and their remarks and comments, and like I said, I'm not going to dive into it right now, but I'm definitely going to dive into it with my co-hosts. It'll probably be 2 episodes from now, because you've got an episode that's releasing this Sunday, and then after that you'll probably see our episode that we're going to talk about the current topics, and that's one of the things that I want to talk about. But real fast, I just really want to get on just for a few minutes and say thank you for rocking with me, thank you for being patient, thank you for watching me through my progression, continue to give me your feedback, good, bad, or indifferent. Just keep it cute though, because I got a tongue on me, girl, and God is working on me. Okay, I ain't there yet. He working on me. Okay, so keep it cute. But definitely give me your feedback. And if you have some content you want to talk about, let's email me at thesaveoutexperience@gmail.com. And let's get into it. I'm trying to grow my Instagram page also for my salon, T. Leon's Unique Design, that's located here in Nashville, Tennessee. I definitely have some videos coming up on just some how-to videos just to show how I do what I do and what I've learned. I definitely want to make sure I am able to sew into other stylists. I'm definitely going to talk about here in Nashville, one of the biggest trends or topics for this week is the fact that we've got up for a bill that's coming up that's going to talk about, licenses and, do you really need to be licensed to provide certain services, cosmetology, real estate license, general contracting, insurance, all of that stuff. So we're going to talk about that too and how people feel about it, but so just stay with me, continue to rock with me. But this video, like I said, is just for those who are going through that a week where they feel like, oh my God, what am I going to do? Just keep stepping, keep pushing through, continue to do you. Even when you feel like you can't do anything else, honey, all you can do is stand. Isn't that what the song said? Just stand, honey. And if you can stand and just take a step, you know what I'm saying? Just keep on moving. You'll get there, but that's enough. That's one to motivate someone on this Thursday night, and because I feel like someone needed it. I know I've needed it, and just know that with everything that you're doing, someone's watching and someone's noticing. So don't fret and don't give up. Anyway, Jivas and Divas, thank you so much. Love you. Have a great evening, a great weekend, and continue to look at my videos and like, share, and subscribe. And talk to you real soon. All right, Miss Kitty, what you want, girl? What you want? I don't understand why you bothering me. Don't you see I'm trying to do something? What? Girl, look, honey. I'm trying to talk to my folks out there. Why are you bothering me? You didn't want to mess with me a few minutes ago. What you want, Miss Kitty? So you just want to be in. See? But she stays upstairs. She don't come downstairs. She just wants to be seen. Anyway, so from the Savon experience, I'm Savon, and this is Miss Kitty, a dependent, squatter. You don't care what I'm talking about, do you? Rubbing on my phone. Lord Jesus. Y'all have a good night. Girl, go on.